live. Let's check it's all coming through okay. If you're watching, let me know. Even if you're watching the replay, let me know as well. It looks like the video has paused on a lovely image, like always. Why are we paused? There we go. Perfect. Amazing. Okay, so even if you're watching the replay, I want you to comment like you're watching live. I'm just going to check that we're coming through loud and clear. Looks like we are. Okay, here we go. Let me just turn my volume down. Amazing. Here we go. Okay, so if you have any questions as we go through this, let me know in the chat. Okay, yay. So it's the last day of the boot camp, day 4. It's come, it's gone, but it's still there. Okay, so if you haven't completed the 4 days yet, it's fine. There's time to catch up. Okay, I've dropped the link in the chat. You can catch up on all of this. Okay, you do not need to rush. This is going to be up for like another week. So you've got another week to do days 1 to 4, to do the homework and to join in with us, because these videos have been like less than 10 minutes and they are full of gold. And you do not even have to join my programs after this. Just from doing this, you're going to learn so much about YouTube, and it's going to help you to grow your YouTube channel and your business. Okay, I've given away so much value this week. It's unbelievable. So let me just double check. Okay, we're up and going. Amazing. Okay, so welcome to our live Q&A. So if you have any questions relating to YouTube at all, now is the time to do it. Okay, this is our last Q&A that I will be doing for a little while for free. If you're in my programs or if you're in my membership, you can have Q&As whenever you feel like it. Feel free to hop in the Telegram group and come and chat to me. So whether you've been showing up live or catching the replays, I just want to say I see you, and I'm so proud of you for being here, because the world right now is telling everybody to get on Instagram. And I've actually seen so many coaches saying, don't bother with YouTube, like YouTube isn't worth it. That's because they know nothing about YouTube. That is literally all that is. That's because everybody goes on Instagram, right? So do not listen. Don't listen to them. Do not listen to them, because YouTube is the most important place that you could be. Like, I hope I've drummed it into you this week that, you know, when someone's searching for a problem, they're not going on to Instagram. How can I fix this problem? They're going on to Google, right? And Google owns YouTube. So YouTube videos are coming up, okay? The reason that people don't bother with YouTube is because they think it takes too much time and too much effort. But like I've said this week, is it worth your time spending an hour creating a YouTube video and uploading that once a week, rather than spending every single day on Instagram, right? Posting a reel every single day, posting on your stories like 5 times a day. Instagram posts and stories, but you know, stories disappear within 24 hours. The posts also disappear. You do not see Instagram posts from like 3 years ago. YouTube, their videos will stick around for years and years to come. So yes, you might spend an hour creating one video for YouTube, but that video is there. That video is going to be live for 10 plus years. Your effort that you put into the YouTube videos is constantly there. It is not disappearing. And this is what I don't get, why everyone is so flipping focused on Instagram, man. Like, your people don't go to Instagram to search for problems. Your content disappears within like a week. Like, unless you literally love Instagram and you want to be on there every single day, then fair enough, go for Instagram. But if you want to run a successful business where you do not need to show up every day, but your content still works for you, that's where YouTube comes in, okay? So if you can't tell, I am extremely passionate about YouTube. So over the last 4 days of the bootcamp, hopefully you've learned, because this is what I've been teaching you, right? How to build your funnel that works for you 24/7. How to create offers that actually convert, like we're selling on our offers, right? We're having that call to action. We're having our videos lead into that call to action. You've learned that you can batch create your content and plan your YouTube workflow, and it doesn't have to take up all your time, right? I think that was day 3, wasn't it? We spoke about, like, you know, you can record well, there's loads of different ways that you could do this, but you could record a couple videos on Monday, edit them on Tuesday, upload and schedule them all on Wednesday, right? And if you did 3 videos, that's 3 weeks worth of content. The next 2 weeks, you don't have to do anything, right? You don't even have to record if you don't want to, because your videos are scheduled in. Another way that you can do this is to plan 1 week, create 1 week, edit 1 week, right? So it's not something that you have to do every single week if you don't want to. I batch record. I try to record every single week so that I've got a content bank. So when I can't record, I've got them videos there, right? Like this week, I've been busy with a boot camp. I haven't had time to record YouTube videos, but my videos are scheduled in until the 19th of May, right? So I don't have to spend my time this week creating YouTube videos because they're already out there. They're already there doing their work. They're already scheduled in. I do not have to show up every single day. If my content plan was Instagram, it wouldn't matter what I was doing. I would still have to be showing up every single day. And that is draining. Like, you cannot run a successful business doing that unless you literally love that, unless Instagram is really your passion, right? So hopefully you've learned that you can batch create and it doesn't have to take all of your time, unlike most of these other platforms. And today, hopefully you've started mapping out your system that's going to actually grow your business. So we had that call to action, right? In our day 4 video. That was your homework to let me know what your call to action is going to be. We're not just saying to people, like, comment, and subscribe. We do not do that. Okay. We have a proper call to action. We're getting these people into our business, not just trying to get more subscribers and watch hours on our YouTube videos. Okay. So if you have any questions as we go through this about YouTube, please drop them in the chat and I will try to answer them as I can. Even if you're watching the replay, right? Comment like you're live anyway, because I can come back and answer these questions. So one thing I wanted to do today was a little giveaway. I want to give a big shout out to 2 people who have really shown up this week. They've shown up for this challenge. They've watched, they've done the homework. They have really put some effort into their YouTube channel. And it's people like you that I want to work with. And it's people like you who I know that I can help. And I can see how committed you are from your answers that you've given me, right? You're not just giving me like 1-word answers. You are going deep into this. And that is going to get you far in your business, okay? So you're each winning a free one-to-one coaching session with me, okay? So I'm going to be emailing you after this. I'm going to message you on Facebook, and we're going to have a 1-hour coaching session. So I'm so looking forward to working with you and to seeing more about your YouTube channel and really helping you boost your channel, and not just your channel, but your business as well. Okay, so Karen Bateman Pearson. Is it Pearson or Pierce? I forgot now. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I should know that. I've been like speaking to you forever. Bateman Pearson. That's it. So I didn't have it up in front of me, but I knew your name. Karen Bateman Pearson and Catherine Langford. Okay. You are winning a 1-to-1 session with me, and I cannot wait to go over this with you. Okay. So give me a message. I'll be in touch anyway. And yeah, I am looking forward to helping you. Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to talk with you today was some bonus YouTube tips. Okay. You've got a lot from these 4 days, but I want to just go a tiny bit deeper just to help the rest of you. Okay. So this is going to make a difference moving forward with your YouTube channel. Okay. So first thing that I want you to do before you even like record anything is plan your thumbnail first. Before you hit record, know what your title and your thumbnail will be, because this makes everything smoother and more strategic, because then you know what you're going to say in your intro, right? Because we have our title of our videos. We have our thumbnail, which is a little bit different and causing a bit of curiosity, right? And then the intro needs to be very short and it needs to lead on from what you're saying. I don't want you to repeat your title. Okay, you're not repeating your title. you are leading them from that title into something else. So it's really important that we have that set up first. Okay, I'm going to just see if I can find a quick example for you. And I have got my YouTube channel up here. Yeah. Okay, so my latest video, let's just look at my latest one, shall we? My title is How Does Yoga Calm Your Nervous System? Right? And then on the thumbnail, it's Yoga Secrets for Mum. And then let me just see what I put on the. Have you ever tried to meditate or do yoga but still feel really stressed out, right? I'm not repeating the title. I'm not repeating what's on the thumbnail. I'm going straight into what they're struggling with, right? Have you ever felt stressed or overwhelmed or whatever I said, right? We're going straight into something that's relatable for them. And then I'm going to get into more of the details, right? So it's planning all that first is one of the first things that you need to do in your videos, because that is going to make a video make or break, right? It's okay having an amazing video, but you need people to see it. Yeah, you need that title, you need that thumbnail. Once people have seen that video and they've clicked on it, you then need to get them with your intro, with your hook. So those three things are the most important thing that you should be focusing on. Okay, that is my tip number one. Tip number two is ditch the over editing. Okay, nowadays you do not need fancy edits to be successful on YouTube. I don't know if you've seen Yogi Gems on YouTube. She's a Kundalini yoga teacher. She doesn't have fancy editing, but yet her channel is growing super fast just because of the information and what she's given away in there, right? She's just doing quick Kundalini classes, but it's not like it's over edited. It's not like there's one view and then there's another view and then she's zooming in and zooming out. It's just her straight to the camera. She cuts out the bits where she messes up or needs to edit it out, like when she's moving positions, because she goes from like yoga poses like straight into a mantra. So instead of that in between, she just cuts that out. And that's it. Okay, so you do not need to have fancy edits. All right. I don't want you to waste your time and your energy on fancy editing when people just want what it is that you can teach. Okay, as long as you've got that first tip, right? Title, thumbnail, and hook, that's it. And you're giving away good information. You do not need to over edit these at all. Okay, the third tip is start before you're ready. Okay, now you might have heard this one before because it's like, consistency is key, but no one nails it on day one. You look back at anybody's like first video and it's going to be so much crappier compared to their latest video. It's just the way it is, right? We learn as we go. The more you hold yourself back and don't post, the less quick you're going to learn, right? The slower you're going to learn. You need to just start posting, because once you start posting, you'll then see what needs to be improved. And then you can go from there. Okay. Your first 10 videos, it's like you're finding your rhythm. Okay. You're not there for perfection in those first 10 videos. You were there to learn. You were there to get your message out. You're there to see what people want as well, right? It's not just about you creating videos and getting better at it, but it's also a case of seeing what your people want from you, because you'll notice which videos are getting the most views, which videos are getting the higher retention, right? It's not just about the subscriber number. It's about, are people clicking on that video and watching the entire way through, or are they clicking off in the first 10 seconds? Because if you have, say, 10,000 people watching your video, but they're all clicking off in that first 10 seconds, that's not a good video. If you have 5 people watching a video and they've watched the entire way through, then that is a good video, right? So it's not just about the views and the subscribers to your channel. It's about looking at the rest of the data, right? Looking at the retention, looking at what other people, looking at what how they're reacting to your videos, right? This is the kind of thing that we go over in Wellness YouTubers, right? This is where I show you how to look at all this data, because there's a lot. If you go into YouTube Studio, it can be really overwhelming, especially if you're new to it. You can go in there and be like, oh my God, there is just like so much information here. What on earth does it all mean? So this is exactly what we do inside Wellness YouTubers is we go way deeper and I support you every step of the way, right? So inside this program, which the doors, by the way, are now open, you not only do you get this full YouTube course of how to grow your YouTube channel, how to get those customers into your business, right? We go through the funnel even deeper than what we've done in these last 4 days. Remember, these 4 days, there's only been like less than 10 minutes a day. We've got a full program on how to do this, right? How to funnel these people in. Plus, how to look at all the analytics, right? How to look at everything to see what you can improve. Because you can go in there, you can see who's suggesting you can just change up some of your titles, and suddenly you're getting like 1,000 more views, right? Just based on these analytics. So it's just knowing how to use them in your business. And that is what we talk about. Not only do you get this program, but you also get a full year's worth of Telegram support with me. So there's a Telegram group where you can come in, you can ask any questions during this at all. You can have reviews on your videos or your channel. And I drop like little motivational tips in there as well. Like, I'm constantly learning. I am somebody who constantly wants to learn. And every time I learn something, I am dropping that in the channel as well. Okay. So if there's any like trends or things going on with YouTube, that's all going to be in there as well. Now, if you are part of the membership is just the Telegram group. It's not the program. It's not anything else, right? So if you're part of the membership, but you want to join Wellness YouTubers, it's fine. Give me a message. We can pause your membership because when you join Wellness YouTubers, you get a year's worth of access to the Telegram group anyway, right? So we'll pause your membership until that year's up. Okay. You're also going to get some extra bonuses, okay? When you join, you're also going to get a 12-week launch plan. This plan, if I do say so myself, is flipping amazing, right? I am going through this now myself. I am one of these people who loves to test things and run things and see how things work and change it up and make sure it's just flipping amazing. And this isn't just your YouTube channel. This is a full business launch plan, right? A 12-week launch plan that you can then run for 12 weeks. As soon as those 12 weeks are up, you run it again, right? So it's like a constant business plan in your back pocket as well, right? You're going to get that for free when you sign up to Wellness YouTubers. You're also going to get my masterclass bundle. So every month for the last 6 months, I've been going live with the masterclass. You can only watch these if you're in the membership or if you are in the Wellness YouTubers program. So all that is in there as well. If you sign up, just double checking my notes here. If you sign up within 48 hours, let me just double check the date here. Yeah, by 10 o'clock, by 9 p.m. on the 10th, get my numbers right here, 9 p.m. on Saturday, this bonus is going to end, okay? And this is a free one-to-one call with me, okay? If you've just won a one-to-one call with me, you will get 2. Okay, so you'll get your free one that you've just won. And if you sign up to Wellness YouTubers, you will also get another one. Okay, and this is to help me go into the back end of your YouTube and figure all this out with you. Okay, it's recorded. You get to keep the recording. We look at your analytics. I go through everything that's in there to show you what's the best thing to do for your channel, like what things you should be posting, what's coming up for you, how to get you seen even more. If you don't have any videos, it's fine. We can keep this one-to-one until you've got some videos, right? Because I could help you still go into the back end, but you're not going to have much data there, right? So we can hold on to this, especially if you're joining Wellness YouTubers, you've got that whole year, right, worth of Telegram support. So we can wait and we can do it nearer the end of the year or whenever you want so that we can go in and have a look at your analytics as well, okay? So this program, there is nothing else like this out there. There is nothing else like this out there. There are YouTube coaching programs, and all they do is they help you to grow your YouTube channel, right? They help you get more subscribers and more watch hours. They help you to get monetized. But what they don't do is help you to grow your business through YouTube, okay? I'm not just here to get you millions of subscribers. I'm here to help you with that, of course, but I'm here to help you get those subscribers into your business as well, and to try to make this a more profitable business for you. Okay. So that we can ditch Instagram. You do not have to show up daily on Instagram, right? I want to take out that stress, because this is exactly what I found. It was getting overwhelming and stressful. I spent 3 years trying to be everywhere. Okay, I was posting on YouTube. I was posting on Instagram. I was posting on TikTok. I had my podcast. I had a blog. I was trying to do all the things, and I didn't see any results. And when I finally thought, no, I've had enough of this, I want to go all in on YouTube. Like, YouTube is the place where people type in and they're looking for that solution. And when I went all in on YouTube, that's when I started seeing results. That's when I got members join my membership through YouTube, through finding me on YouTube. That's where I got a brand deal. This is where my money started to increase, right? This is where I started to get my income from. And it was all when I started focusing on YouTube. And that's exactly what I want to help you with. So if this feels good for you, if you're thinking, yes, I need this, I want my business to be a lot easier than flipping posting on Instagram every 10 seconds. The investment for this is $1,444, and we do have payment plans available. Okay. And like I said, if you're in the membership, we can pause your membership for a year. Okay. Because obviously you're not paying double here. I will take that away for a year so that you still get Telegram support, but you're not paying double. Okay. And there's payment plans available if you want to break this down. And if this bootcamp has lit you on fire, this is your next step, right? Because this was just like the tip of it. This is just a part of it. Building that funnel is key to getting those subscribers into your business. But the next step of that is to keep building that funnel, to build it in a more strategic way, and to start looking into the back end, into the analytics, getting some eyeballs on your stuff, right? Because it's all well and good you thinking that you're improving, that you're making these videos, but until you've had somebody who knows YouTube really well look at your stuff, it's going to be really difficult for you to see where you need to improve. Okay, so I've put the link in the chat. If you fancy joining me, the link is down there. I'm just going to make sure that that's copied and in. Yep, amazing, perfect. And thank you so much for being a part of this challenge. Karen and Catherine, I will be in touch with your free one-to-one session. Thank you so much for showing up and just doing amazing on this challenge. Like, I am so proud of you, and your channels are amazing, by the way. Karen, I know that you've only just started. I can just see that it's going to be amazing. Catherine, you've got it. All right. Give it a few more videos and you are going to see amazing results. I can see it already. I've absolutely loved running this challenge with you guys, and I cannot wait to see your results. I can't wait to see you, even if you don't join me inside Wellness YouTubers, right? You've got these tips now. You know how to make the funnel. I cannot wait to see you start putting this into action, and just to see your channel growing, and not just your channel, your business as well. So YouTube is the tool, but you are the magic. Okay. Had to have a bit of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Cheesiness in there. YouTube is the tool, but you are the magic. You are the teacher. And this is the other thing as well, right? We don't want to spend all our time content creating, right? Like, I love YouTube. I love creating YouTube videos, but I want to spend my time teaching. Yeah, I want to spend my time teaching yoga and teaching you guys how to grow on YouTube. Like, that is my passion. And this is what YouTube can do. It can stop you from spending all your time content creating and actually put that passion into practice and actually start teaching your people. So thank you so much for watching this with me. If you have any questions, again, write it in the chat, okay? I'll be checking the chat afterwards. And thank you so much. The YouTube videos, the bootcamp videos, are going to be live for another week. So if you haven't done them yet and you want to, get on that now, okay? Because again, even if you don't join Wellness YouTubers, these videos are going to majorly help you. So go and jump in, catch up with it, and I will see you all soon.